Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. So after my first test, it seems like the linear actuator actually works better to the side a little bit. Again, all this stuff is just temporary. I'm gonna have to pretty much take it all apart, really clean it up nice and weld it and put it back. I'm thinking about trimming a lot of the mower too that I really don't need. Maybe making a cover or something, or it's depending on what I'm going to do with the batteries. As far as I have it now, um, this will turn on the mower. That will shut it off. This switch actually will control that light, just the flashing light. And then these are the two actuators. So these two and the actuators, as you can see, it's moving down. Oh, and then I can stop it. So I can get down pretty low, as you can see. It's really nice and low to the ground. And then bringing it up, it's not really that much of a throw, but it's just enough. And that big relay you hear clicking is this monster thing, which, just so you know, I already had one go bad. I don't understand why. It's basically just two relays in there, but it's an Amazon deal, so maybe I had a fluky one. I'll find out. Again, all these wires are just, this is all temporary because I still have to make a housing for the battery box and everything else. This is just temporary so it doesn't go anywhere. It does have my voltmeter there. You can see that. It's kind of a weird angle here. Anyway, and yeah, you see some holes in the mower. Like I said, this is all this is all just thrown together. As you can see, I just threw a few welds on there, just to a few welds over there, a couple of screws. In fact, I think I only have one screw in the back holding it on. I want to put either a an actuator, some kind of something on this side here, so it takes away some of the pressure of the linear actuator, like a shock absorber or something. And yeah, I got to redo this thing because it's just terrible. This was one of those projects that turned out pretty good. The first time it was like, oh, it worked out great. Then the motor went bad, so I put another motor in, but the other motor had electric start. So I wanted to do it fancy. Say, okay, well, I'll do electric start, and I'll also make it to where I can turn one of these. I had one of these dials controlling the actual throttle, and I found that it was just stupid. What was the sense of all that? And so anyway, basic, just to electric, and be done with it. As far as power, it's got plenty of power. And again, these are batteries off of a. I think these are batteries off a Chinese van or something that I have a lot more batteries. This is just one of the 12 volt packs. Looks terrible, but yeah. I mean, as far as, this thing is very strong and powerful. These are wheelchair motors, so they got some power behind them. Probably go up that hill no problem. Of course, it'll make a liar out of me, but yeah, see, it's going to get caught up on the grass in the back there. Get a little more. The other, everything's all wet right now. It actually seems like it's not as I don't know what the word is. It's got like a good going to the start, like it's got a lot of power, and then it seems like it just steadies itself off. I don't know. I'm not remembering, before, if it was like this before. It used to go up there no problem before, and now it's getting a little bit. Again, everything's just wet. Or it could be the voltage. I did have this thing running at 24 volts too. It's really what it's kind of made for. But see what happens. We'll see how it works out. I wish it wasn't so muddy and rainy out. Others I would try to do something. No, actually, I guess it really doesn't matter. I can just clean it up. Let's see if it'll cut some grass here. I'm sure it will. Actually, I want to adjust it a little bit better. It's kind of high. That's not the right way. Here's the right way. Down a little bit. Turn it on. See, it rips it right away. No problems whatsoever. It's a nice cut too. I mean, again, it's all the weather's terrible. It's all raining out. Going over it, so you can see it has So I think I'm going to have to switch this to 24 volts. That's going to be a definite. Obviously clean up a lot of this stuff. Seems like it actually picks itself up with more power when it needs it. That's on the Craftsman part though. That has nothing to do with anything else. Yeah, it's just very, very slow. Little too slow for me. So we'll figure it out. We'll either put it on 24 volts or although I don't know how much faster I really want it. Maybe I can figure out about adjusting it. See, I really want to go some of these spots. Yeah, it picks itself up by itself. I guess when it needs it. Very slow and steady. And I'm pretty sure the battery's charged. Now I guess it's up kind of high. Try to zoom this thing in a little bit. Cheap camera I have. Zoom this out a little bit. You can see it's pretty low. Guess I could probably bring it up a little bit. Definitely made a mess. Now, again, I have this controlling two different things. I got those batteries controlling the motor, and then the other batteries controlling the actual blades, the Craftsman mower. Move this around here. Yeah. All right. See, it's great for spots like this that I can't, get into and stuff like that. Or I should say that I don't want to get into. A little bit of clunking. Overall, it's doing just very, very slow. I'm going to definitely have to fake it out with a either go to 24 volt. Yeah, you can see how it's sliding. It's so way out. I have to go to either 24 volts or just do something to give it a little more power. See, I used to be able to go on the side before, which I guess I still can. That was the whole idea, but nah, it's too wet. It's just sliding. It's actually a decent slope. it's just sliding around. I mean, it's crawling up the side a little bit. I wonder if I should do this actually four-wheel drive too. Probably help out a lot. Alright, let me bring her back in. Clean it up. Didn't even have my light on. See that? I forgot to put my light on. Alright, let me clean this thing up real quick. Let me bring you right back. Alright, that's a little bit better, a little bit cleaner. Not the best. I do have one of these, which I can get another one. It is a 12 volt to 24 volt adapter, boost up converter. I have one of these. I think what I used it for before was I was using this as 24 volt batteries, and I had a 12 volt alternator, and I used this to boost it from 12 volts to 24 volts. Unfortunately, for some reason, it just wasn't working out properly. It just kept blowing the fuse. I guess it's not made to increase the energy you're putting out, something to do with that. Anyway, so I need to do something to boost up. I remember this was a 24 volt system. I mean, I guess I can go back to 24 volts because it really has nothing to do with, I mean, I can change the actuator to 24 volts. Yeah, that's just a 12 volt actuator, so I can change that, or, you know, that. What I was really thinking is if I can try to use this, and if I can put this basically in line, so meaning that it's going to give me a 12 volt output here, but it'll give it 24 volts to the motors. This way I don't have to change the system, I don't have to do anything. I'm not sure if that'll work this way or not, if it's going to pop fuses. I guess the easiest way to do it would be to buy another one and try it, because I think if I just try to do one wheel for now, that's going to really screw it up. As far as one side's going to go fast, I don't even want to take a chance with that. I'd rather try them both. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And also, and I would like to also make something better for these, because I do have, there's my remote beeping. So it just lets you know that if you're not doing anything for a while, that it's there. Still with the voltage, I'm still at about 13 volts, which on here it says 1325 if you can see it. That's this right here. There's a little battery module right here actually, and that gives me the remote of the battery. So as soon as you move it, it stops it. It's just that, yeah, it doesn't have that kick, that unk that it used to have. It's definitely got some power, and again, if it was doing a wheelchair, yeah, it needs a little more than 12 volts. So whichever way, you know, bring it up though. I do, yeah, I do like that part. Worked out pretty well. I don't need it to go up anymore, so that's perfect. The height going up and going down is actually perfect. Looks a little funny. It looks a lot funny. But I'm not a professional, and I don't claim to be one. This is just I'm just some disabled guy just trying to build a few things. Anyway, so until next video, hopefully some of this change a little bit, or I'll throw the camera on and try to fix up some of these things. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the weather. I know I'm wishing it wouldn't rain. I could actually get this grass done, but you know, see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. Now I'm just babbling. Enjoy the weather. Take care. See you on the next one.